This is a video talking about group structure when you come to doing title splitting. I just had a question on the Facebook group that I've got with over 6,000 members at the moment. And one of the questions that was asked, or that is, regularly asked actually, and I thought I'd put a video around it, is around group structure when it comes to title splitting, and how do you hold the freehold versus the leaseholds by the time you come to split the actual titles itself. So I thought it might be easier just to share some information on a video. So the key thing about title splitting, as you know, is you're buying a block of apartments or blocks of flats that are on one title, one freehold, that you want to then split through a process, a legal process called title splitting. So what you have to do is basically, when you come to actually splitting the actual deed itself, creating leases for those leasehold flats, you need to separate the freehold to the leaseholds, and that's a legal requirement. The lenders also will ask you for that, otherwise they won't be able to refinance those leasehold properties for you. But in essence, and in terms of group structure, you could have it as on one side you have a leasehold company that then refinances all the mortgages and all the flats, and then on the other side you have a freehold holding company who then holds all the freehold of those blocks of flats. In my case, I've got a group structure which holds freehold holding company, leasehold holding company, and then there's a parent group company that holds them all together. The key here is around having two different entities that hold the leasehold versus the freehold. You could also have the freehold on your personal name. You could also then otherwise have the leasehold on the personal name, as long as neither of them are in the same company. So scenario one, you could have personal name owning the freehold, leasehold is owned by your limited company. Scenario two would be limited company is owning the freehold and you own the leases on your personal name. Obviously, for tax reasons, you probably will choose not to do owning the actual assets under your personal name because of Section 24. If you don't know what that is, please check out some of the other videos that I've put around Section 24 tax changes and what it implies, what it means for you as a property investor. But just to summarize, in terms of when you coming to think about title splitting, group structures, and how you hold the freehold and the leases, you need to have two different entities, and they both have to hold those things separately. You can refinance all the leasehold flats with the mortgage companies, and then hold the freehold separately. There are some more complications around it. What you might need to understand is how when you come to splitting the titles, some lenders might want a comfort charge, which then can create some issues around other lenders wanting to then have the same, or you'll have to get letters of non-crystallization, which then can complicate things a little, but there's always ways and means around it. So my name is Azid. I own a company called Quiddity Group. We have got multiple arms to it. Quiddity Capital raises finance from investors to invest in properties, and we pay very good returns on investors' money at the moment. I also coach people on title splitting as a specific strategy. If you've got blocks of flats that you want to create value out of, we're doing not a lot of kind of builders work, if you like, but you're adding value in a different way, then get in touch, DM me, email me, or contact me via social media about the courses that I offer. I don't do that many, so it's kind of one-to-one, and I'll walk you through the whole process from start to finish. It normally takes about 3 months, and by the time you're finished, hopefully you would have already done a deal by then, and that deal will be paying you enough returns as well as covered the cost of the course as well. Otherwise, check out my 2 books, Property, Grow Your Wealth Through Title Splitting, but also Scale Your Wealth through Properties. They're both available on Amazon, and check out some of the other content I've got on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Many thanks for watching. See you in the next video.